Hi everyone, I'm Ali GREYMOND. Today I just wanted to remind you that you should not be putting too much on yourself. You need to make sure that your OCD recovery is your number one priority, which means if you have too much stress in your life, and sometimes stress is unavoidable, but you have to understand that stress will very likely create more OCD thoughts, and that doesn't mean necessarily that you'll fall for the OCD thoughts, but you very likely can. So you just have to be kind of cautious of it and not don't take it on too much. Don't um try to reduce as much as possible. I would say spread it out so it's even. If you're in a situation where you're stressed out a lot, at least have it even throughout the days. Because if you have this upheaval one day, then low the next, then up again, then down again, you're kind of putting your brain in more of a fight or flight mode with it. And then inevitably, because your brain thinks that OCD fears are your number one priority, that's why it will start to send you those thoughts. And then it still comes down to how you react to the thoughts, but it can try to get you into anxiety. So just be careful of that. Be cautious of that. Don't get into OCD rumination. If you do feel more OCD thoughts coming in, just look at it as kind of like the not in reassurance way, but the logical progression of it. I was stressed out, then the thought came in, I started to react, physical compulsions, mental rumination, then it got worse, right? So now I'm pulling back, right? So kind of like seeing the whole progression, and just by that timing and the fact that it's the same thought over and over again, and it's coming in with a lot of anxiety, right? That's how you know that it's OCD. And based on that, you are making an active choice to disregard. And you're not running away from the thought. You're just saying, you know what? Whatever it is, I'm choosing to move on. It's irrelevant. I'm not giving it any more power. I've already given it enough power. I'm not going further than that. I'm choosing to disregard. I'm choosing to move on. And then stay busy. But again, not so busy that you're stressed out, and not with the intention of running away from the thought. Just saying, I have better things to do than worry about this OCD thought. I'm not doing it. If you feel like you're in a situation where you absolutely cannot stop yourself from doing compulsions, then limit the amount of how much compulsions you are doing. Because if you're doing too many, then of course every time you're doing a compulsion, you're setting yourself back. But if you're doing a lot of compulsions, you're really setting yourself back. So it's like, if you're in a situation where you feel like you absolutely cannot stop yourself from doing any compulsions, then just do one and then end it there, or just do whatever is the absolute most smallest number. Or in terms of rumination, if you feel like you absolutely can't stop yourself from ruminating, can't delay, then set a timer for yourself, and then after that time, do something that put yourself in a situation where you can't ruminate. So after this 5 minutes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna call somebody, and when I'll be talking to them on the phone, I won't be able to ruminate. So kind of setting a limit for yourself that you're not going beyond that. And then moving on from there. But just look at this progression, that it all starts out with stress. Not all the time, obviously, but stress makes it worse. So seeing that and then spacing it out so you're not putting yourself in more of an OCD attack than you're already under. It really does help, just to give your brain enough time to heal, basically. That's what we're talking about. Because if you're pushing your brain to the limit all the time, you're not sleeping well, maybe you're not eating well, you're stressed out all the time, that doesn't give your brain the best opportunity to heal, right? So we have to focus on getting better. I hope you find my videos helpful. Thank you so much for listening. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please subscribe. I do daily videos about all things related to OCD recovery. If you would like to do one-on-one recovery program with me, all the information is on youhaveocd.com. You can sign up from there. Thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow.